Hi all, this is Telemere here on the Lost server. So I'm just going... That was random. I've got a little chunk of wood flying around here. Yeah, so I'm just building around here, doing my usual stuff, but this is something I just wanted to talk about very briefly. I've been working away on this server now probably for maybe a month and a half to 2 months now. Even before I had started recording, I had been doing some work on here, making sure everything was good. But there's a little issue that I've been encountering as I've been continuing to work away at the server. And I believe most people would consider this to be, I'd say, boredom. They'd consider it being bored of the game. And I wouldn't define that, maybe I should leave that there. I wouldn't consider that a valid description of what this feeling is. What would be a better way to explain it would be maybe not necessarily a loss of motivation, but maybe closer to, I'd consider it maybe like writer's block, just about. Now, what I'd like to address is how to deal with that issue, and I know that other YouTubers have spoken about how to deal with it. I've watched several of Mumbo Jumbo's videos talking about how not to get bored of Minecraft. And on my part, I think the easiest way to define or explain how to not get bored with Minecraft is to not view it as getting bored with Minecraft. So it comes to that point when you're trying to keep yourself going. Maybe you're building a series like that I'm trying to do, or maybe you're with some friends and you're just starting to get bored of it. What do you do about that? Well, there's lots of things that you can still do in the game. The question is, what do you want to do in this world? Have you accomplished what you had initially intended to do? And that looks like it might. Nope, that's the right height. So on my part, I have not actually finished what I've intended to do, and yet I've already gotten that feeling. So I believe what I'm getting is writer's block. And that's the best way to explain it. Now, does that mean that I feel like quitting? Yes, I do feel like quitting. I'm certain to get that feeling like I don't want to play anymore. I just want to do something else. I've got a game in my list that I would like to play called the Turing Test, I do believe. And yeah, I probably am going to play a bit of that, but my primary focus must still remain on this series, because if you just call it quits, then what's going to happen with what's going to happen with your end game? What's going to happen with this series that you're trying to develop? It's going to end, and that's all there is to it. And it might feel a little bit like work, but in all reality, if you're trying to make a series and you're trying to make maybe even a little bit of money off the advertisements from your series, if that's a possibility, you gotta actually, to some degree, consider this a job. You're going to work at it. You're going to do what you can to keep going at it and keep producing good quality content, if you possibly can. So it's the best view for me to have for this game. Ouch, that hurt. And we'll see how I can pull this off. I'm going to continue hammering it out, and there's maybe some episode plans that I'm going to have to put together to make sure that I do keep on going. There's certain things that I need to get done, and one thing that works fairly well is if you know that the project that you're working on is closing in on done and you're feeling bored, map out exactly every single last thing that needs to be done, and which I am currently doing, and get those things done. Just do it. Get it done. Put on some music, listen to a podcast, listen to an audiobook, whatever you might have on hand. I've been listening to other YouTubers actually while I've been watching this, primarily Hermitcraft and this other guy called Alex Steele, which is like a blacksmith guy, and it's good. It's been keeping me going. Excuse me, I've got a slight bit of a cold. When you are dealing with that, as I said, the best option is find what needs to be done, get the project done, and then switch gears. Go and move on to the next project. So that's what I'm planning to do. I've got another project that's in the planning stages, and that's what I'll be doing next. So that's just a little message for you guys while you watch me build. And I hope that helps any other YouTubers out there that are trying to keep themselves motivated and keep themselves going while trying to make a YouTube channel that continues to grow, not just stop at 25 subscribers as I've got. Maybe even you've gotten up to the point where you're at maybe 100 or even 200, but you just can't seem to be moving. Don't give up. Just keep at it, and eventually you'll get there. If this was helpful to you, please leave a like. You want to see more of my other stuff, subscribe. I've got a whole other series and lots of playlists for my other series that I've been doing in the past, like Roughcraft and the Aluminum Falcon server. So go watch those if you want to see some of my other content. And if you like this video, I also consider maybe sharing. That's another great way for other people to be able to find my stuff. But yeah, that's everything, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.